This doesn't happen very often, but we have like icing frosting that we can write out on plates, and in the event of like birthdays, celebration, all that. Obviously, you see that you can get it custom at a grocery store or whatever.
Yeah.
Here at the restaurant, I guess we do that too. I don't know. I've never really seen it. I also, on this specific one, when I walked out there, I'm not going to get to the store yet, but there wasn't anything on the plate. It was just icing on the plate. Maybe I saw it before they put anything on it. Let me mute my TV real quick. Uh, yeah, okay. So, there's a lady named Catherine, and she works there, and she's super nice, super sweet, super innocent. You may have seen her when you went there, but she's actually like the sister-in-law of Larry, the boss,
Okay. Oh,
and
the ball.
no, uh, I would have never expected anything like this from her that you were about to hear ensue. But she's super nice, the sweetest person I've ever seen. Like, so, oh my, she's amazing. But I walk out to the front. There's a section between the main restaurant and the kitchen where it's like the sushi bar. I walk out to
Yeah.
there, and I'm putting some stuff away. And I have in my AirPods. I'm listening to music. I'm putting away some of the smaller plates, some of the round, the square plates, rectangle plates, you name it. And I look over at this larger plate. Once again, like I said earlier, there's no dessert on it, at least yet. No treats, no anything. It's just chocolate icing. And on it says happy anniversary, I think. And then there's two numbers at the end of it. We'll say that, okay? So
No.
I see
I
these
already know what it's gonna be.
I see these two numbers, and in my mind I'm like, don't say it. No, say it. No, don't say anything. Say it. Okay, and I'm not usually this inquisitive, but I tap my AirPods and I'm pause the music, and I'm like, wait, is that a 1 or a 7? And she pauses for a second, looks at it, and kind of holds back something. And at this point, I kind of, okay, so she says to me, in the most blatant tone ever, once again, she's the most sweetest person, but out of nowhere, out of left field, she just goes, "It's dicks." And I don't.
I was not. I thought it was gonna be a 9/11 joke.
Oh, okay. No. And you know how. What she subsequently said was a key component in this, but I'm not gonna share what that was yet. But all we know so far is that there are two phallus-shaped icing. Um, so you know how when you have AirPods in and you just kind of hear certain things, and when you have them in, it kind of like goes in one ear, out the other. She said
Yeah.
something after just the blatant, yeah. And I missed the second part of it because obviously the first part of it, I just went into anaphylactic shock. I was just like, uh, I didn't hear the second part, so I was just like, oh, like really scared for my life. And I was like, oh, I thought they were numbers. And she's like, oh no, you're good. So once again, I know I keep on coining back to it, but like there's this second part of the sentence that I missed. That is very important. Unfortunately, I missed it.
No.
But I go back in there and I'm like wondering to myself, what the heck is going on? Okay, so that's part one. That's act one. 10 minutes go by. 10 minutes pass. During this time, actually, a separate weird occasion happens. I think I sent you the photos, but a cat came into the back of the restaurant and just started walking around. Like, I don't know what. I felt like I was in a movie or something. What is happening in the restaurant tonight? But I was like, oh, shoo shoo, and then I felt bad closing the door on it, so I went out there, hung out with the freemians, continued cleaning, listened to music, all that. I was back at the sink after a while, and took a little break, and then got back to things. Like 10 minutes go by. the the I At some point I glanced over when I was putting away dishes, and I forgot about this, but I look at her giving this dish to the people at the table, and they looked oddly happy. I don't know if they knew it too, because they did look like numbers. I will say that they looked like a 1 or a 7. I asked, like, oh, is it a 1 or a 7? But another little bit goes by. She comes back in, and she hands me the
No.
plate the plate is completely smeared, indicating that whoever like ate this also saw what was written on the plate and
No.
scooped out of it, like ate it. So it's at this point that I was like, okay. And she says to me, at this point I did have my AirPods paused, so I fully was attentive, and she says, just to let you know, I would never do that to a normal person. I would never have that behavior in a normal person. They're my cousin-in-law, or no, they're my cousins, and it was his anniversary, and he has a good sense of humor. So, yeah. That's the part that I missed when she first said it. Once again, it just kind of went in one ear and out the other.
That's kind of a big part.
I thought she just targeted someone, and I find it hilarious. I thought they were numbers, and I had the audacity to ask, like, are they ones or sevens? I can't tell. Help me on this.
Actually, I can't tell.
Oh, that is so awkward, but like kind of funny.
It's not even that bad. I mean, it's not good. It's not desirable, but it's not that bad.
I know. It just never has something like that happen.
That's okay. That's funny though.
Stares at me, and I only heard those two. And then I didn't hear the second important part where she was like, "Yeah, they're for my cousins. He has a good sense of humor." That is, and then that leads me to believe. I wonder if anyone like in delis or any other place where you bake cakes, do they ever get like bored or?
Since when do delis cake?
Okay, maybe I'm. Okay, let's just say grocery stores because I know they. Okay.
Yeah.
But do they ever get bored? Do they ever get
Whoa, it's like that video I sent you.
subtle?